order to keep things on an even keel, he'll have to strike here on 4. And that he does. And Lou Campy really come back, being down pins to go on and win. Here is Lou Campy now following a foul, is shooting on 4.
Don Carter is renowned among the world's great bowlers, the second man in history to be national match game champion 2 years in a row.
He beaten off the threat of Lubanski, who was runner-up to him on 1. That's it. Oh, a typical Carter.
Frame for Carter and Couture.
Speed is the all-important ingredient in today's match.
He put something on that ball.
Yes.
And he carried it.
Much faster. You can see the ball hold the line that time. It didn't want to jump into the nose of the black.
Billy Hardwick.
So both Hardwick and Gunn
back about the 10th board.
Well, I think you knew that the minute he turned it loose.
Yes, you did, Keith. You noticed a slight
As they come.
His wife Bonnie with him in Torrance. She's watching back home today.
Get up there.
Well, in both cases, the pins are...
Last week we saw him as the tournament leader, become the 8th consecutive tournament leader to win the championship. You see his style. He has that kind of a funny push away with bowling against the Phoenix Open champion. Both of them are loose and ready.
Full ball.
Yeah. Great shot.
Usually bounce back with strikes. See if you can do it again here. Holy cow. Brianna's very polished conventional style. And that actually is straight at that one. All day long. It's not like he's been getting those all day long. He's just been flush, 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 flush like that.
There we go. And Cagle starting things off. And he starts.
6'2", 250. Look at his approach, guys. He's not making this up. If it works, right? I mean, you've seen people with odd swings and odd approach. What did you learn about bowling out here with the big guys?
I learned a lot as far as, you know, I really starts. The short 5 steps, almost like you see the skip step.
It's this guy right here, James Cripps, as most folks call him, the backwards bowler. I think the obvious question is, how'd you start bowling backwards?
Honestly, I did it on a bet, just as a joke, because I'm horrible forward. I just pushed one down the lane backward, and it struck. That's where it started. Started and just can't stop.
Come on, ball! Be there!
This looks and sounds like your typical strike. Look again. Andrew Cowan is a world record holder in backwards bowling with a 280.
Spare in the second frame and 11 strikes total in the game.
Andrew has spent his spare time on the lane since he was 10, bowling regularly and actually threw a 300 forwards. So why make the change?
Nobody's thrown a 300, and I figured it would be an interesting challenge to kind of throw that way.
One of the most common questions that Andrew gets is, of course, how do you do it? And I've got him here to explain.
Well, you're going to take the ball by your side. You're going to take step back, push away. Step 2, you're going to have the ball down. Step 3, you're going to have the ball forward swing in front of you. And step 4, you're going to throw it back down the lane.
That's a good follow-up to an open frame. Roche's first strike. Now Roche. This still could be anybody's ball game. And
third frame for Jeff, and he carries.
Here's simultaneous semifinals, third frame, trails by 13. Makes the adjustment.
There we go. Something you don't see on the big tour hardly at all. He uses a conventional grip, and the finger holes are big, the thumb hole is big, but what that does is it allows him to roll his wrist up underneath the ball and create all that power. The speed is created with his legs, the power is created with his wrist.
there you go, Butters.
This year for the first time in his career.
And Novak got a hit on the 8.
This man has made 4 TV shows. That's really a homemade swing, but I really like what you said, and the fact that he's able to repeat, and it's all about repetition no matter what form or style you have. And again, just look at how far behind him he is. But you know what? He gets the ball down in such a great position. He's got a great hand at the bottom of the swing. And really, all that matters is the moment of truth.
Shot Earl, and boys, he's solid at the line. Pulling lead off, and here's a look at the style or the form or whatever you want to call this of Mike Lichstein. But look at the last 3 steps. Just as good as anybody else right there. I'll tell you what.
Great people he might have met along the way. Recently was with Dick Weber again. We had a lot of the pros up here at one time with the promotion we did with the riders. There's the first strike.
First strike as he crosses.
You can bowl in this game 3, 4, 5 years of age in some of the games like 5-pin or 10-pin, and then get up there and just have yourself a good time all the way through. And that nice double there.
Years of age, and he won it all in men's 5-pin this year.
That was quite a show when he won that event, and we've had quite a show on here. Certainly the women put on
Tied up. Huge shot, foundation frame, yes.
Well, he got it a little bit wide, but he got just enough of it.
Too early. Chance to start making up some ground, though.
And here's Anthony. Matching Chicago, and this crowd loves it. What a start to the...
Don't go there, John.
Anthony with a strike for the Pounders.
Now here's Sean Lavery Spar. Pull 2-6 game, looking to fill it up at 300 here. First shot in the 10th.
Feed off one another. We heard yesterday talking with Milwaukee, talking with Marshall Holman, how much they feed off one another, how much they can serve in the 2-3 spots in this lineup. Bingo! Good stuff. We're going to hit the lead. As they hit the 8th. Up 23. Sean Lavery Spar.
Oh, good shot.
Even the 10th.
That's the place to be right there. And a nice spare.
Got it! One more, and we have a roll-off. 10 for the win.
He got it! He got it!
And using a lot of the approach. And, well,
Kind of came up at the Hammer Open Championship. Led by 4 pins. And blows that 5 out again. Says that carries better than solid.
Joe's a little more forward on the approach. Shooting on the right lane first. Second match. All right. With $3,000. That big double.
Well, when the lanes are hooking a lot, that part of the lane doesn't have as much wear.
So they battle with strikes here. Hutchinson with 4 in a row.
でいいスタートしました。
ぐーんと日本一のバックスイング高さからいた
ゴールです
ですね。西村が3つ目を持ってこれるか。第6フレーム。さあこのライジングショットの先にはよっしゃナスボケ
文句なし。さあ西村と吉田が並びましたよ。しかも224
がつきますのでね、ぜひ、ストライクでスタートしてほしいものですね。
日本選抜女子初めは西村です。元ナショナルメンバーのプロ。
ちょっと内に向きましたが
ストライク、大事な投球、ストライクで笑顔がはじけました。
Hometown Elmira, New York, and he's a human windmill out there. Watch this.
And what a way to start for Ryan Schaefer. A little high and a split for Ryan Schaefer.
Win. And Schaefer's underway. Now we kick it off with a couple of strikes.
Here at the PBA World Championship.
Now let's remember, Wes Malott opened up with a 4-bagger in his semifinal win, then imploded in the 5th and 6th, was able to survive. Smallwood in the 4th. Come on, yeah, 10 for the title.
He just did the dirty work. Now 7 championship. Strike hard, strike first. No mercy.
This is Ken. Ken, you have the most amazing approach. Tell me about it.
I guess about the only thing I could tell you is the lack of being able to play the other way, you know, playing with a curveball and all that. I just use my upper strength and my grip strength, and flip the ball in the reverse direction, let it slide down versus rolling down. And I feel like I have a little bit more control over the ball. I'm an artist, so it's just playing on my creative side, you know.
3 games last week, got to the title game. Close. Little 4-pin there. Fidel has had, you get to the championship round and you get a break like that at the wrong time. That can really hurt you. Vespi on a strike, looking for a double. Turns it loose. Shakes him up. And Bob Vespi.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Dad gave me like a 14-pound bowling ball when I was like 8 years old. I couldn't throw it one-handed at all. Over time, it kind of just turned into something that I never would have thought, as far as, you know, putting revs on the ball, putting a spin motion on the ball. You know, all this stuff took years and years and years to develop.
Come on, Bubba! Let's go!
Distinct style of bowler, distinct style of the jersey as well.
And what you may not know, the viewer watching here, Wisconsin's very own out of Waukesha.
Absolutely. Looking for 3 for 3 in the gift certificates.
Oh my goodness.
I used to be almost parallel to the ground. I used to squat a lot more, but needed some longevity of my career in my knees, so I've tried to get further back up as we've gotten older, so other weird activities that get me.
So what do you think moving forward in this tournament? Obviously, we've got another day tomorrow.
And Washington, 6-year member, hoping to win his first title this afternoon. Bo, you three-bagger. Earlier, Greg.
And these monitors are so low, I thought he was going to hit a couple. But it's just a unique look out in. He almost looks like Brian Novak on the effort. Yeah.